I caught you. Remember that bombing you were in?
Are you trying to be funny?
No. What am I saying? Of course you do. I am seriously out of shape. I just sprinted the whole way here and,
Chang, get to the point.
Right. You know the corrupted footage from the train station? The distorted images that pointed us in the direction of Ark?
What about it?
There's a woman who works at Ruzika Station. Apparently, she's been trying to get in touch with Interpol. She says she has info on the security footage and wants to meet someone about it.
Seems like something we should have known about earlier. What's Miller saying about this?
Miller's not saying anything. Because I didn't talk to him about it. Yet.
We keeping things from the bosses now, Chang?
Only the ones who keep things from us. This woman, she sounded jumpy to me. If she knows who the bomber was... Jensen, something tells me you should try getting to her before anybody else does.
Where is she?
Waiting in the back alley on Stur Street. Her name is Pavla Kilmanovic.
Alright, I'll see what she knows. Pavla Kilmanovic?
Sakra, you are augmented. I not think they send... Yes, I am. You are with Interpol, yes?
At the moment. I'm told you have information on the train station attack.
Yes, no, maybe. I work there, at Ruzika Station in surveillance room. I was not there when bombs blow up. My shift did not started yet. But I am on my way, and when I hear explosions, I must go to see, to find out if my colleagues... There is so much devastation.
I know, I was there. Take your time.
It is horrible. Everything's so chaotic. When man from Tarvos arrive, it's hard for me to think straight.
Tarvos? The private security company?
He say he is part of investigation and I believe him. I give him code to in telecom server room. I know maybe I should not, but he seems so like police, I think. He do something to corrupt the data.
What did he look like? Did you get a name?
No, he not give me one. And to tell you truth, once I see uniform, I not look closer. He look like soldier to me. British soldier.
You're saying that because he had an accent?
Yes. How you know that?
I've been a cop a long time. How long after the explosions did this Tarvos soldier show up?
I not remember. Before police. I tell you everything I know. You must go now.
Hey, it's okay. We're just having a friendly conversation here. You're spooked about something, I can tell. But I'm not the police. Anything you say to me won't be used against you.
I thought...
It's okay. Go on.
I thought he just making a copy. For records. But then we see real police coming and he grabbed me. Give me credit chip. It is enough to help many victims of bombings. Many of my colleagues. But when I try to give it to them, they say no. And tell me to call Interpol.
So that's why you didn't speak up sooner. Because he bribed you.
You will arrest me now?
I told you I'm not the police. And I'm hoping you'll remember something more if I let you go.
There is no more. But I promise, I call Interpol again if I think of something. Thank you.
Chang, I spoke to Pavla Kilmanovic. Looks like someone from Tarvos got access to Ruzika's and telecam servers before the police.
Tarvos? What? You think they corrupted it? Why? Why would they do that, Jensen? I mean, I can't just call up Mr. Tarvos and ask, you know?
Leave the asking to me. They have a regional office in Prague, right?
Yeah, at Terminal Station. You need to take the metro to get there.
I'll let you know what I find out.
Oh, wait, Jensen. Terminal Station is on lockdown. Reports for why haven't come in yet, but let me work my magic. Just gave you access to a train. You should be able to get there with no problem now.
Hey, how did you get through the lockdown? No trains are supposed to stop here.
I'm with Interpol. I need to speak with someone in the Tarvos offices.
Well, I'm sorry, but there's a bomb scare going on outside. My lieutenant gave me strict orders not to let anyone through. You'll have to turn around or wait it out. Either way, I have a post to maintain.
Nice work with the train, Chang, but we got another problem. The lockdown here is due to a bomb scare. I can't get into Tarvos until it's resolved.
There is another way. I've been to that office before. They're in the middle of building an access area connected to the station. But if you use it...
I'll be breaking into the offices of a security company. Think they'll thank me for identifying flaws in their defenses?
Yeah, probably not. Especially if they're trying to cover up any involvement with ARC.
I'll reconnect when I've reached their command center. Jensen out.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouváme.
Service advisory. A security lockdown is imminent. Please follow the evacuation instructions given by the
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků tarvosu. Za komplikaci se hluboce omlouvám.
Service advisory. A security lockdown is in effect. Please follow the evacuation instructions given by the station attendants or Taros officers. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
Where's Longworth?
Up in the booth, still pretending to look busy.
Since this lockdown is on...
The turret in the maintenance corridor is operational.
These sodding Renners are taking forever. And this lockdown is just another excuse, isn't it?
That's what you're complaining about. What about being ordered to guard the lift without the man upstairs authorizing key cards for us to use the bloody thing? Is this a sign of things to expect from the LT?
The lift was put in primarily for
Possible 90. Confirmed.
Zero, primary neutralized. Confirmed.
About done in there.
Confirmed. The turret in the maintenance corridor is operational.
Access granted.
So quickly, new vaccines become obsolete before they can even reach infected areas. So experts are working day and night.
Maintain eyes open. Confirm.
But on new chips
Yes, I'm coming.
Before that little musical interlude there, I was talking about some serious shit. So let's keep going. This place has gone bankrupt and been summarily taken over by Young Medical. We've really gone to losing territory. Not that we can control these people. Destruction, thanks to Sarah. I warned you that the lack of supervision over the drug pushers would lead to mass hysteria and murder. Then, when the two of us finally met, a day 2 years ago, look what we ended up. Exactly what I said. Murder! Murder that we are still paying for, both emotionally and practically today. Now the tech police and the neurotic dealers are facing
Reminder. Any employee who misplaces or loses their weapon will be fined.
So, how's the Ranger move?
Brilliant! I love it, Peck. Better than the last.
You should. The suit's balance was completely reconfigured and they tweaked the hand controls. Have a go around, won't you? Let's test mobility next.
Code 0. Visual.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Did when he was in there.
We're soldiers. We don't need an explanation. If we get into trouble, we just say the orders came on time, which they did.
On the floor, we were just following orders to hold up the fort.
Chang, I'm at the command center.
Good timing. Miss Kilmanovic called again. Said the Tarvos officer had a high-tech device on him. The kind you'd need a request email and the lieutenant's blessing to use.
That means an order may have come from the top. I'll see what I can find out in the lieutenant's office.
His name's Whittaker, and if I'm right, his office will be up on the mezzanine.
General message. Due to the security lockdown, all meetings with external parties have been cancelled.
Unit 6988, let me know when you're clear.
Men, this is Lieutenant Whittaker. These are trying times.
Needing medical transports for getting through. In Chile, they committed a massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective used classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt.
Noted the crime.
This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best...
You are solid waypoint. That is priority. blind.
Request confirmed.
I did what I could. I know. I told you. I remember too. Yes. Of course. I'm sorry, sis. I've done absolutely everything in my power to keep you.
Lieutenant Whittaker?
I have to go. Something's come up.
Who are you? How did you get into my office?
I'm with Interpol. We have reason to believe someone from Tarvos Security Services tampered with evidence at Rizika Station shortly after the terrorist attack occurred. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Interpol? What the hell are you talking about? How dare you accuse Tarvos of collaborating with terrorists?
I'm not accusing Tarvos of anything, yet. I came in here off the record to avoid making things more complicated.
I suppose I should appreciate that. But we are in the business of protecting things, Agent. Not covering them up.
Really? You might want to choose your next words carefully, Whittaker. Someone from this office corrupted telecam recordings taken during the attack on the train station. Tell me who and why, or I'll arrest you for obstructing justice.
You'll arrest me? You're the one who's trespassing. You bastard. You're not from it.
Chang, talking to Whittaker is not an option. I'm gonna search his office, see what I can find.
Okay, Jensen.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Chang, make sure there's a metro train available for me at Terminal Station.
Did you find out who corrupted the footage?
I did better than that. I'll fill you in on the details back at HQ.
Always watching
Quality, Jim. That's quality.
General message. Please refrain from non-essential communication until the security lockdown has been lifted.
Augmented, natural, has gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout, a temporary separation of the classes, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is
unequivocally false.
With nothing.
I heard something. Wait for confirm.
Most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes right now, because if they do, it's hard. They want to feel safe, and the Human Restoration Act can give them.
Go.
Well, there you have it, folks. It sounds like UN Resolution 3507 may be the solution.
You are double noted.
Thank you, Dr. Christensen.
LT for the full requested action.
Reminder. Due to the security lockdown, General message. Mr. Murray's concealed weapons class has changed location and time. It will now be later in the week, in room 1290.
Correct on that.
San Francisco, at pharmaceutical giant Versalike's cutting-edge Rockasecca Beach facility.
Eyes up. Units are moving in.
Inside the R&D campus told me, however, that this most recent strain will take
Schedule update. The revised video tutorial on augmented capacity will be screened continuously tomorrow, every hour in Screening Room A. It is open to all Harvard employees.
Right now, your email should be running normally again.
Thanks.
underground websites
Kevin,
and radio
right?
stations.
Not bad for a new guy.
If you have any more issues, I'll be in the IT department.
It's the damage the attackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical
Correct on that.
transports from getting through. In Chile, they rigged the electronic voting system and elected George Bush as president. In Russia, bankrupt. Between you and me, folks,
Trace program in access granted.
General message. We apologize for the cost being offline. We hope to have it fully functional tomorrow.
Why did he bring us along and not...
Oh. These social justice warriors. It's gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout, a temporary separation of the classes, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
Chang.
You got here quick. So let's have it, Jensen. Who's our bomber, and how the hell is Tarvos involved?
I found a recording of Whittaker and his sister. Her husband was recently recruited into ARC. He's the one who carried out the bombing. Probably just a pawn in all this. Someone who was easy to influence. Anyway, the lieutenant corrupted the footage to protect his sister from any backlash.
Thanks, Jensen, but what the hell happened in there? The lieutenant is dead.
He made identifying the bomber more complicated than it had to be.